I want to share with you some news about Leatherman. A lot of it is from their insider newsletter, and then there is some other things that we need to cover. But first of all, the big news for February from Leatherman has been the rebar. The rebar is getting the same treatment as the Bond. Wait for it. It's getting a new color. Not just one, it's getting 3 new colors. What are they? Well, they're the exact same as the Bond. Nothing new. Heathered cranberry, burnt sienna, mossy slate. They have the new pouches along with the new colors. Maybe the same pouch as the Bond. I forget exactly what it is, but it is the same colors. Now, the rebar is a great tool, but I would have preferred something a little different. Like the Skeletal gets a lot of different colors. It gets orange, it gets red. I like those, but these, when one side of the scales is lighter than the other, maybe people like it. I'm not a huge fan of the colors they picked, but maybe you love it. Now, the rebar has a knife, screwdriver, flat screwdriver, all smaller screwdriver, nice file, serrated blade, can opener, bottle cap lifter, wire stripper, Phillips screwdriver, and a saw. It has a really nice toolkit, great set of pliers, replaceable wire cutters, ruler markings. It's got the crimper at the bottom. Really nice tool set. I think the rebar is a great tool. I just think they could have gone better even on the color scheme. I would have much preferred some of the colors from the Skeletal. I think they look a lot neater. That's just me. A lot of people must like these color schemes because Leatherman's doing it again. Now, what do you think's coming next? I'm going to predict that the Super Tool will be next. I hope I'm wrong. I probably will be wrong, but I think Leatherman may do this treatment on all these older style, just like they did the Bond. Now they're doing the rebar. I'm guessing they're going to do the Super Tool. This next bit of news, I think some of you will be very interested in. Just coming up in a few days, February the 20th on Reddit, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the Leatherman engineers will have a live chat. I have looked through that. I think for the past 2 or 3 years, Leatherman has done it, perhaps even far longer back than that, but I've read some of the threads. It's pretty fascinating, pretty eye-opening to see how Leatherman actually thinks. And you guys can ask them questions. Usually they say we cannot answer any questions about future design. We can't tell you what's coming in the future. We cannot answer anything about sales. Only about designs on existing tools and tools in the past, essentially. So you can ask them some questions. Mark your calendars, February 20th, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Reddit. Now, one of the things I wanted to mention before we move on is that AliExpress has 3 discontinued Leatherman models that if some of you are having a hard time getting them, you might be willing to try these out. Now, I know one of you at least has bought the Leatherman Leap. This is a Leatherman Leap. I put a pocket clip on mine. I doubt many of the rest of you will want to, but I'm sort of obsessed with pocket clips. Comes with the scissor, the knife, saw, Phillips screwdriver, and then some small external tools as well. But a really great little pocketable tool. Definitely recommend the Leap. I think it is $85. I think it's worth that, well worth that. It was made as a kid's tool, but I think it is well worth it for an adult. I have 2, 3 of these, and I may be getting a couple more. I really, really like the Leatherman Leap. One of my favorite older Leathermans, actually. Now, they do have the Juice model on sale. This is not the Juice. I misplaced my Leatherman Juice. It's somewhere around here, but this is a copy, and AliExpress has the real thing, as far as I know. That is around $99. That's expensive, but Leatherman doesn't sell the Juice anymore. Even used, they are pretty pricey. So, brand new for $99. It's not the cheapest, but it might not be the worst. Just keep that in mind. Now, if you've been really missing the OHT, that is also on sale. This is Leatherman's only out the front opening pliers that I can think of. I can't think of any other design. It has some unique tools, not many tools, but it does have some. And if you really like that quick access feature of the OHT, then you can also pick that up, but it will cost you $170. That's insane. If you're really desperate for it, I would just buy it used, but if you've got to have it new and you can't find it on eBay, it is available on AliExpress. I think almost all of you know the Leatherman Wave. It is a multi-tool known and loved all over the world and even into outer space. This is a fantastic, just an icon multi-tool copied over and over again because it is so good. Now, Leatherman has been hinting at a refresh of it. There's a fascinating Reddit post about this. I sort of missed this, and then I ran across this somewhere. Maybe one of you set me on this. I forget who really mentioned this, but on the post, it talks about 2025, about what's beyond or what's in the future. What's in the future of Wave Plus? Stay tuned. Now, from Leatherman recently, some people have said it's probably just a paint change. I really hope not. It would be fantastic to see a new Leatherman Wave, a new Leatherman multi-tool. We can hope, maybe. We've got the Leatherman Arc. That's been a while since that's been re-released, and they did some things with that. Maybe we'll see something different. So I hope that they aren't just painting this for this year, but it would be fantastic if we do get to see a new version of the Leatherman Wave. We'll have to wait. We'll see. What do you think? Will Leatherman just put a bunch of different colors on the Wave, or will we finally see something new and refreshing from Leatherman this year? Let me know in the comments below.